Hey everyone, welcome back to Digital Dive, your go-to spot for all things tech, AI, and digital gear. Today, we're diving into the best budget MacBook to buy in 2025. If you're a student, a creator starting out, or just someone looking to get into the Apple ecosystem without spending a fortune, this video is for you. Let's get into it. So when we talk about a budget MacBook in 2025, we don't just mean the cheapest one on the shelf. We mean the one that gives you the most value for your money. And right now, that crown goes to the MacBook Air M2. Yes, even with the newer M3 models on the scene, the M2 Air is still a champ when it comes to performance, design, and price. The MacBook Air M2 was launched in 2022, and here in 2025, it's more affordable than ever, especially if you're open to getting a refurbished or slightly used one. But even brand new, it's often discounted or part of student deals. You get a sleek design, a bright 13.6-inch liquid retina display, solid battery life that lasts a full day, and that smooth, optimized macOS experience, all powered by Apple's very capable M2 chip. Whether you're doing schoolwork, working in Google Docs, editing in iMovie or Lightroom, or hopping on Zoom calls, the M2 Air handles it with ease. And here's the thing. Unless you're doing super intensive tasks like 4K video editing with layers or 3D modeling, you're not going to feel the difference between the M2 and the M3 in real-world usage. So why pay more? On the budget side of things, the M2 Air also benefits from being fanless, which means it's completely silent. Plus, the battery life is honestly impressive. We're talking around 15 to 17 hours on moderate usage. That's way more than most Windows laptops in this price range. Now some of you might be wondering, what about the original M1 MacBook Air? Is that still worth buying in 2025? Here's the truth. The M1 Air is still decent, but only if you find a great deal. It's starting to show its age with limited external display support and slightly slower performance in the latest software updates. It's okay for basic use, but if you can stretch your budget even a little, the M2 is a way better long-term investment. On the other end, you might see base models of the MacBook Pro M2 or M3, and while they're powerful, they're not really budget. You're mostly paying extra for a brighter display and a fan that most people won't even need. So unless you're a developer, editor, or someone with heavy workflows, it's not worth the extra few $100. Also worth mentioning, Apple's refurbished store is a great place to score a deal. Their certified refurbished M2 MacBooks come with a full warranty and are basically as good as new. If you're okay with last year's model in perfect condition and a lower price, that's a smart move. Now if you're really pushing your budget and want something under $700, keep an eye on the used market for the M2 Air or even a good condition M1. Just make sure the battery health is solid and you're buying from a trusted seller. In short, if you're buying a budget MacBook in 2025, the best pick is hands down the MacBook Air with M2 chip. It's reliable, powerful enough for 90% of users, and thanks to its price drop, it's finally within reach for students and budget-conscious users. That's it for today's dive. Let me know in the comments if you're thinking of getting a MacBook or if you have one already and how it's working out for you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a drop from Digital Dive. Catch you in the next one.